The topic, next item, the topic of IQ. Not IQ and none, just IQ, intelligence levels. Steve measures it by common sense levels. There doesn't appear to be too much of it these days. And it's funny how some people perceive IQ levels by country, that automatically this country will be higher or lower in the IQ scale of countries, depending on their worldview and economic status. Well, the country with the highest IQ is Japan, followed by Taiwan. I'm going to read out the top part, because for Americans it should alarm you of the scale of taught stupidity here, which is deliberate. And I'm going to mention Tyler Durden again, who did a good piece on it on Zero Hedge recently. Now, using the old term, anyone of an IQ of 89 and below was considered retard. And the new term, they call it simple or incapable, which renders it no better in terms of the impact. But the impact on a social level is enormous. The impact on an economic level is worse. And this is why America has outsourced everything, because we have not trained sufficient people in the higher IQ skill set jobs, and haven't done since the 1920s. Courtesy of the Ford Foundation, who demanded Carnegie's college or university, I can't remember which one it was, to dumb down their teachings as, quote, they were producing too many Teslas, unquote. Now, that program was so successful, they rolled it into the public schools with damaging consequences that was still being felt today. So the top 31, 89 is retard or simple. America's on 97. Poland is 31st. America is 30th. 29 countries have got a higher IQ. Now, some of them will be predictable. A lot of them will surprise you and alarm you in equal measure. France, Sweden, Norway, Belgium, Denmark, Iceland, Austria, New Zealand, Slovenia, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, and this is going to upset some of the Northern Americans, Canada. 14 places above America. It gets worse. Cambodia, Macau, a small district of China, autonomous one. Luxembourg, Estonia, Holland, Germany, Liechtenstein and Finland. At 7, which is no surprise to me, given they're the ancient race, Belarus. The last 6 are all Asian. South Korea, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan and Japan. And America is 30th. You know, it should be seen as a national embarrassment of how far a so-called leading country and its leaders have allowed things to go. Now, nobody expects us to be number one in everything, but rarely should we be this far behind countries like Cambodia and Macau and Estonia, Liechtenstein. or Taiwan. Now in the second part, I will read out countries with the lowest IQ. There is a common denominator in many of them. See if you can pick it up before I give the final answer. Nepal, Sierra Leone, Guatemala, Gambia, Djibouti, Nicaragua, Ghana, South Sudan, Mali, Honduras, Belize, Yemen, the Republic of Congo, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Dominica, Namibia, Morocco, Somalia, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Eritrea, South Africa, Botswana, El Salvador, Malawi, Benin, Burkina Faso, Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, Syria, Tanzania, Jamaica, Angola, Kenya, Algeria, and India. Common denominator. How many of those countries have been invaded by the US military? Count them yourself. Coincidence? Maybe I'll leave you to decide.